Hello, hello, hello. When I tell you this, we gotta fly in this goddamn energy right now. So you have a person that's keeping an eye on you, and they just want to continue to be in your energy. FYI. All right. Okay. Just making sure you can hear me. My nose is itching. Yes, somebody is in our energy. They're trying to see what's up. It's all good in the neighborhood. Alrighty. I got a couple energies coming through. I did pull 2 cards. Then I pull another one. What's going on with my burning? Yes. What's going on with us? Something's going on. As we sage. Ooh. I mean, the fly is aggravating me to my soul, y'all. The thing was a little hot, so I had to wait. I need to start using the blue one because the blue one is a little different. That smells so good. So good, so good. Alrighty. My name is Deasia, and you are on Dreams, Desires, Ascensions. It's pissed me off because it's getting closer. Sorry, it's a fly in our energy. Okay, so my name is Deasia, and you are on Dream, Desires, Ascensions, the DDA tribe. Okay, just remember, I am here to relax your soul. I am not here to harm your spirits, not one bit. So make sure you keep a journal on standby to always clear out your energy and that crown, okay? Also, if you want to see other videos, you can go into my live tap in. All right. Also, let's just go ahead and take a deep breath and get into this energy. I really feel like it's somebody aggravating in your energy right now. Okay? Like really aggravating. Hey, how are you? Stefan, how are you? Miami. Ooh, welcome to Miami. I'm Alina. I'm Yummy. Sorry. Hello, hello, hello. My name is Deasia. All right. So, first thing first in our energy here, okay, is the Easter Bunny cake. So we could have like somebody, like I said, somebody's in your energy, okay? So it could be like somebody wants a piece of your pie, okay? Like a piece of cake, a slice of piece of your cake. Ooh, maybe you ate, you know? Are you all right, Stefan, thank you for your resume. Okay. Ooh, I'm feeling like somebody wants like, you see the spoon? It's like down there. It's like, I want a piece of pie. I want a piece of your cake, a slice of, you know, cake, you know? Thank you, thank you, thank you. You said you want some chocolate cake? But this is vanilla, but it's a cake. So, hey, you might be versatile, okay? Also, I did some channeling in this energy as well. So we could be doing like April, May, that's your birthday or something took place during that time. 2007, 2025, 2024, the age 30, last year, old information, Andrea, family tradition, March the 14th. Okay, across the street. Yeah, Italian, Russian, and a Capricorn. Okay, you give me your little resume. I like it. All right, and loves to do crafting because this is like very crafty, right? It's more of the energy of like, it's very decorative, you know. So maybe someone wants to come in and, you know, treat you with care, you know. It's like the icing on the cake. That's what I'm thinking. Yeah, that's what, you know, the icing on the cake. You know, that energy, you know, the bunny's on top. So somebody could be, you know, because the bunny is fertility, you know, even though the bunny doesn't, you know, lay eggs, you know, but at the end of at the same time, it's like, ooh, I'm feeling like an Easter egg hunt. So this person at this current time is hunting for this. Maybe they're hunting for a soulmate, you know. Maybe they're hunting for, this could take place during, maybe their favorite color is white. Or they're wearing white. Something in particular, white, yellow, red, purple, pink, green as well. Someone has likes to wear a hat. Has a pixie cut. Wears red lipstick, wears like big stud earrings, like not like how mine are, but if they're closer to the ear. Okay. You want chocolate cake? I get you. I like chocolate cake too. I don't like vanilla. I'm not a vanilla person. I like chocolate. Okay. And then this is the cheese sandwich. Someone like cheese sandwiches? You know, I never was a fan of cheese sandwiches. Maybe you ate them when you were younger, or you gotta have cheese on your, like, on your burger. Like, you always gotta have cheese on your sandwich. Yeah, I'm never been that type. But okay, so one could be very much so. I'm feeling a diet, a protein diet, like cheese, dairy, like a dairy diet. That's what I'm feeling. Toast. So you could be working on a protein. Like in the morning, like, you know, a slice, like a toast, cheese, and egg, you know, a boiled egg to be exact. Okay. Maybe tomatoes, cucumbers. Okay. Onions. Maybe like cheese, onions, and cucumbers and tomatoes on your sandwich. Like, if it don't got that, you ain't eating it. You only have 3 ways to eat a certain sandwich. Okay, other than that, you ain't eating it. Okay, maybe someone's from Chicago, or Chicago could be pretty, you know, what, Chicago, Illinois. What is something that is very detailed as far as in food? I don't know, because I don't know why I'm thinking Philly cheesesteak, because I'm thinking of cheese, but that's in Philly, you know. But anyway, JLK. So this could be initials. This could be your first name, last name, middle name, nickname. I'm also feeling a pet name. Pizza. Okay. Oh, you like pizza. You like pizza. Is that what you're saying? Okay. So someone could be in the Army, U.S. Army. Okay. I like a person with the Army energy because, you know, Army gets like, someone could be like they have restriction, like they have standards, you know, they have morals, value, you know, they believe by code, you know. It could be that type of energy. Something's getting a little cheesy. Here we go. Someone could be in the Army, right? So they're very much so, they're always serious. Okay, they're always serious. So when they come to you, it's gonna be, oh yes, or they have a lot of discipline with themselves. Thank you for that. Ooh, sugar cookie. Thank you for that. But yeah, they have a lot of discipline for themselves, right? So here you go. This person could come in being cheesy. Have you ever heard that term? So they're like like another word for corny or something like that. That's only because they haven't been in that before. So they don't know how to come off flirtatious in a way. Maybe this is you. Okay. Yeah. So something, maybe this person always had their eyes on you for a few years. So this person could be watching you from a distance. They haven't approach you yet, but yeah, maybe something could be individually wrapped, you know, because cheese could be in the, you know, individual wrap. It can be in a big bulk. So something could be coming in small package. It could come in a big package. You get what I'm saying? Or I'm sorry, I don't know why I go that way. Okay, maybe somebody is reducing the waste. So like I said, someone's trying to work on their diet or something. Okay, yes, hopefully they don't have PTSD. Okay, but honestly, it feel like everybody got PTSD now. People get traumatized with relationships, you know. So yeah. What's up, Stefan? What happened? But yeah, it seems like everybody got PTSD. We live with like even us got PTSD, and we ain't even been in the army. You know, you know. The moment that you be with someone, you know, we have restless nights. The moment that nobody's, you know, that person ain't acting right, they ain't answer that phone call correctly, or something seemed fishy about the situation. Okay. Creamer. Okay. Also, someone could like coffee with cream, like that powder cream. Like you don't do the milk, you do the powder cream instead. You know what I'm talking about? Does that make sense? Ooh, or here you go. Most of the time, maybe you don't do that often, but you only do it if you go to the gas station. You know how the gas station don't really have like the cream, like the liquid cream. They usually have like the powder cream, or maybe you're getting your car fixed. You know, something like where they're what's the contour thing? Someone could be having that, like, you know, oh, you can go in the little office and get some coffee, and they got powder cream. And it's like, what is this? I like that milk cream. They don't got no milk cream. They got only powder, baby. Okay, so you just gonna have to tend to that, and you gonna have to stir it and just love it. Okay. But maybe you love coffee, but you love your coffee a certain way. Okay, it's like it's precise. Maybe you love your tea a certain way as well. Like, don't be messing it up. Facts, I sabotaged my own relationship. Yes, I'm trying to tell you, PTSD will sabotage everything. Okay, like, woo, wait a minute, and then you start tripping and stuff, and be like, dang, I shouldn't have said that. Or you thought about like, I guess he was right, or I guess she was right. But you be like, dang, it's too late now. Can't go back now. You know, have you ever been in a situation where you'll go off and be like, dang, I shouldn't have said it like that? And you're like, well, I can't. I don't want to be no little pussy or nothing. I don't want to say, you know, I'm sorry. I mean, not saying that it's not okay. I mean, I'm saying it's okay for you to say apology. But now, if it's a real argument, please apologize. But I'm saying, like, it could be a situation where you're like, dang, I shouldn't even said it like that. You know? It could be a situation like that. Okay, ooh, I'm also seeing, what is that? Asparagus? Yes, that look like asparagus down there, right? So somebody could like asparagus. Ooh, tomato soup. Ooh, I love me some tomato soup. Okay, with a slice of bread. Grilled cheese bread. Then I say the cheesy bread, grilled cheese sandwich with some tomato soup. I don't know about y'all, but that would be my go-to every time. Maybe somebody's about to deliver or something that's random, because I'm about to randomly think about this, but I love me some hospital soup. I don't know, it's just something about that hospital soup. Okay. I love it. Like, if I go visit somebody, I'm like, I'm about to go get y'all soup down there. Like, so maybe you could be visiting someone as well. Okay, and you could be like, I need that soup. But I'm also feeling asparagus or something, ooh, just, you know, asparagus, but I'm trying to think, what is it? It's with the cheese on it, but it's a certain way they call it. It's provolone, asparagus or something like that. You could be going to a nice restaurant. Okay, like you might get their soup. You know, sometimes you might not get their soup. Get their soup. Their soup might be really good. Okay, their veggies, they're good. The chef is really good with cooking their veggies. Okay, let me go to the back. Okay, so someone could be thinking about camping, or someone is trying to cook up a situation. Okay, doing it well. Okay, you got that plan. I'm sorry. Now, this was actually the first powder, okay, that was invented for coffee, y'all. So something could be original. Okay, you could be original. Okay, first thing first, original. Okay, maybe you're not into dairy products, because I did talk about creamer. So maybe you're not into dairy products. So you're more into a powder. Okay, this could be the best substitute. So here you go. It could be a situation where, you know, like I said, you might be the person that likes the creamy and the milk, but they're saying, hey, this might be the best substitute. You know what I'm saying? This might not be that milky man, that milky girl that you want, but this could be the substitute in your life. Okay, this is gonna still give you the same, but powder is solid. You know what I'm saying? Powder is solid compared to the liquid. I'm just saying. So I'm feeling the energy like maybe this person that's coming in is giving that solid, like we were speaking of, like that military have standards, you know, like maybe they could be come off a little hard, but here you go, behind closed doors you can actually break that out of them. They can start laughing. You might get them into, you know, you might be their person that wakes them up to feeling that. And you know, they might just need that slice of piece of cake. You might give them, you know, you can get a slice of me, you know, like maybe they think you a lot to handle. Okay, a lot to handle, but they're like, I really want a big piece of you though. I like that. I like that. Let's go with the emotions real quick with that one. Doing it and doing it and doing it well. Hey, we were raised out in Brooklyn. Somebody could be in Brooklyn, or you just live up north, okay? Because we talked about Chicago. So is there any other areas? Give me a second. No. Oh, Ohio. You could live in Ohio. That's up north too, at least where I'm from. Ohio. Also Columbia. Okay. So maybe you live in, I know from where we're closer to me is Columbia, South Carolina. Maybe, you know, they do got a Columbia, Ohio? I don't know. I'm not from up north though. I'm just saying, maybe you got a Columbia. Maybe somebody's from Columbia, okay? Or they're like near your area, but they're not too far away. So maybe you have to travel, but you don't have to travel far. It could be like a, Wisconsin is the cheesesteak. Okay, cheesesteak. All right, and yeah, okay, so it is okay. All right, so yeah, that's what I'm feeling, that energy. So someone could be up north, or someone lives in the northern part of where you stay at. Okay, so you know the north side of where you're at. So maybe you stay on the west side, they stay on the north side. So it could be a situation where you might have to travel north. Hey, travel to the North Star. You know, they always say the North Star is what they say, the freedom. That's the freedom. Like I said, this could be the substitute. You know what I'm saying? It might not be exactly what you thought it would be, but it's going to be something worthwhile. You know, it's solid. You know, it's the powder situation. You know what I'm saying? Powder lasts longer than liquid, right? Liquid, you got to make sure you keep checking the expiration, like when it's gonna end. You know what I'm saying? This powder, like, man, we can live here forever. You know, we can be forever type of energy. Okay. Meditation. It's time for us to do some meditation. Not in the sense of like meditation in the sense of like you know, I mean quietness. Okay, you're trying to figure out. I feel the energy quieting the storm. Okay, but it's like the moon is covered, so somebody's feelings is not really in it all the way, but also it's trying to tell you that they really are wanting to be a part of it. You're just a lot. You're very creative. You know what I'm saying? You're very colorful. You know what I'm saying? You could be very just, you're original. Okay? You're original already. So when they look at you, it's like, wow. You know, because when you look at this cake, it's like, wow, somebody took their time to create this cat. Not this cat. Okay? And then we got playing, okay, maybe somebody's saying, wow, like, you know, maybe you got a creative cat. Okay? You know what I'm saying? But because you got the same playing, then I create. But anyway, and then not talking about fertility. Okay? The moment y'all give each other, you give them the piece of your cake. Fertility. Okay? He said, oh, for real. Yeah, for real. Okay? It says bring love into the situation. Okay? Bring love into the situation because it could be a little cheesy. You know what I'm saying? It's a little shaky. You know what I'm saying? But you might have to put this situation in look at this 3 types of ways. Okay? Or you might have to, I'm also feeling like an outfit. You could be going out with this person. I did say that. I said you could be going out, you got to get fancy, ladies, okay? Get fancy. If you ain't drink no, yeah, I know. We got to fake it till you make it, okay? Get you a nice suit. You got to act classy, okay? Get you a nice little veggie. You know, you might not be hungry. I mean, you might be hungry later. Go get you something later afterwards. But like when you with him, I'm feeling the energy of he's going to watch every move you make from point A to point B to point C. Okay, this person could be very precise in his food as well. So the person that he orders, he's not gonna order just, oh, let me get a little steak and da da da. No, he gonna be like, I need my steak da 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 this way. I need my steak medium well. You know what I'm saying? I need my stuff on this side and this side. This person could be very precise. Okay, so I'm feeling that, because also, you expect that with a military person. You expect that with someone who got standards. You respect that with someone who got morals. And we like that. We need that. Okay? And even for my males, you could be dealing with a woman that has that. You know what I'm saying? When she gonna order, and you be like, word. You know, you could be, or maybe males. I'm telling you too. Fake it till you make it too. Okay? You don't know what's in the room. Okay, you don't know what's in the room until you figure out what's in the room. So don't just go out there. You know how your mama would say, when you go out to eat, she was like, act like you got some home training. Like, it's that type of energy. When you take this person on a date, when you go on a date with this person, and this person's going to try to wine and dine you, it's going to be a little cheesy, it's going to be a little corny, more like maybe the fellas, you might think you coming off a little cheesy, but it's going to be solid. Okay. It's cheesy, but it's unique. It's cheesy, but it's authentic. And at the end of the day, that's what any woman loves. We don't care about anything else. Okay. I have not listened to it yet. I have not used it, but I ate my Jello. Hey, Kim. My Jello right here, too. Okay. The blueberries. That's what go to, okay? I'm sorry, y'all. Help me out with, because I was trying to figure out how I was going to eat and tell you blueberries, and I don't like the texture of blueberries. So, she was on the Jello, so I was like, I'm going to join you, too. So, yeah. But, yeah, I took a picture of it, so I'm most definitely going to take care of that. I was tired. I was so tired, but I'm most definitely going to do that. Okay? Take time and breathe out. Inhale, exhale. I'm also feeling like, ooh, this person could be someone that's going to take your breath away. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, this person is going to be, no, that it's not the creamer, but it's the powder creamer. You know what I'm saying? It's solid, y'all. It's going to be the substitute from what you thought it was going to be, right? But it's going to still take your breath away, okay? And now look how the moon is bright. Like the moon is out there now. It was covered at first, right? It was covered and now it's out there. So it's like things are going to be exposed the moment maybe you're trying to fish out a situation. You trying to see how this person is. You know what I'm saying? Like, is she or he worth the slice of my cake, a piece of my pie? You know what I'm saying? Is he worth it? You know what I'm saying? Is he? Yes, it is. What's happened to there actually? It says, show the world the real you. Okay. And then here it goes again. It says, bring love in the situation. Didn't I say it might be cheesy? You might be a little corny, but it's authentic. It's authentic. At the end of the day, it's not shady. You know what I'm saying? Because right here is a little shady. Maybe you was a little iffy about the situation, but they're saying, look, like, change in a different way and realize that it's authentic. This person is being genuine with you. Okay. No, it's not your best, it's not your best act ever, but it's something better than nothing. And it's so much better because this person is telling you exactly what he's feeling or what she's feeling. Okay. So it's that. Let's go into my emotional space. Emotional space. Because honestly, we got a lot of emotions. Maybe we're plums. Okay, plums are really good. Plums are good. Okay, and it's also reflection. So reflecting. Okay. I'm also feeling like, when you bite a piece of plum, the plum is all solid, right? Like I said, this is going to be something substitute. Like what a plum substitute? What, a peach, right? A plum substitute. What else would be very fruit? A mango, something that you can just bite into and it's still juicy and it still give you that nourishing. That's what this is. Okay, it's a substitute, but it's still going to be good. It's time to reflect on it. Let's see what it says. Reflect like you're starting off at the office. Okay, so I'm feeling the energy like, also you could be eating plums, or you're, working on your diet. We did talk about that, like, eating crackers, cracker cheese, making you a lunchable, make you a little adult lunchable. You can do that. What's your problem? You know what I'm saying? Get your little fruits, plums. This could be something as far as in you need to start nourishing your body. The moment you start feeding your body with the fruits and veggie and stuff, things start coming in. Oh yeah, eating grapes. Grapes give you that, the moment you pop, like it pops in your mouth, it juice, like, ooh, like it just, I wanted to say that word, but it just, you know what I'm saying? Bust in your mouth. There you go. We're gonna say it like that because I was gonna say the other word. But yeah, it's just a very juicy, tasteful energy, okay? But they're saying like, let's reflect on this like it's the first day of work. Remember when the first day we went to work, we stayed focused, we was excited. Treat this situation just as like this is your first day, okay? So no different than this date. For my fellas and for my ladies, dress to impress for your first date, especially with this man that say, hey, I'm gonna pick you up at such and such time. He's serious, okay? Or I'm gonna meet you at such and such. This person is very much so punctual, so please don't play with his time, ladies. Okay, no different than my fellas. She's very punctual. Please don't play with her time, okay? Ooh, you got, what's that? What would we say? A grapefruit or orange? What would we say? I think we could say it's giving me grapefruit, but it's giving me that really sweet grapefruit. You got one grapefruit that's kind of bitter, and then it's the other grapefruit. Ugh, that is it's a little bit sweet. Okay, sorry, homeboy got allergies. But it says be the spark and the plug. 9 to 5 energy. Okay, you're the champ. All right, so you are the plug. Okay, you are the one that's gonna keep this energy. Here go, because you are so authentic. You are plugging this person in to realize, you know what? I think I can come in solid. Okay, I'm gonna be. Ooh, maybe somebody get premium in their tank. That premium gas. Okay, that's that. That's a real car, okay? The premium gas, he said. She said, I put the premium class. I don't put the other stuff in my car. Okay? This person is, like, when I say this person is going to create a situation that is going to be precise, like punctual, where you gonna have to go get your agenda, okay? And you gonna have to put a schedule down. You know what I'm saying? That's that real good energy right there, where y'all both are gonna start getting a calendar going, like a relationship calendar going on. That's nice. Okay, like where y'all gonna, maybe you're busy, he's busy, she's busy, and that type of energy. So it's like, let's create a calendar together so we can in sync, so our schedule don't cross too much. I know where you're at, instead of us calling like, where you at? It's this energy where maybe this man dealt with this before. Okay, maybe this woman dealt with this before. And fellas, here it go. I'm just giving you an idea. Treat it like, say, hey, well, how about we have a calendar? That's a little twist, okay? That's a little twist. Instead of us calling each other, talking about where you at, or let me see your location. How about we have a calendar? Because we're going to trust this person. Because this person is going to be the substitute of what we had in the past, okay? This is the person that's going to be authentic, okay? So we don't got to worry about nothing, okay? Hey, you say you're Indian? Well, what's up? I'm sorry. Hello. I don't know how, hello. Hi. Okay. Then you got the banana. Ooh, bananas. Also, I'm feeling going to the gym. Bananas help with the muscles. I was telling you about, maybe you're building up your muscle weight. Okay. Maybe you're working on your muscle fat. Okay. Maybe you gained the fat, so now you're trying to change it into the muscle. That's what I'm feeling as well for my fellas. Okay, but bananas, you could get a muscle spasm. That's what I'm feeling too. It's because you ain't eating a lot of bananas, or you're not. What is this? Patabolism or some shit like that? What the hell is called? But yeah, for the bananas. Okay. You're missing that. That's probably why you're getting the, you know, the muscle spasm. It says channel your inner superhero. Ooh, someone likes to wear still watch comic books, movies, or cartoons, or anime, or Japanese. Is that like Japanese anime, which is different from, you know, normal. So maybe you watch something in particular. Maybe this person watched this. Okay, maybe this person still likes they still into their superhero, Marvel, you know, they're still in that. So they can kind of give you, like I said, ladies, this might give you that energy like, oh, he a little cheesy, but that cheesy's gonna be good, okay? That cheesy gonna be the one that you can put this thing on everything, okay? Every single thing, okay? And this ain't gonna ever miss. It's just a little, you know, this is a little something new. It's a new thing, but it's gonna be legit, okay? But someone could like superheroes, okay? Maybe somebody's gonna inbox you, okay? The person that inbox you, he's a very much so, oh, here you go. Also, maybe somebody is cosplay. Maybe someone is into that. You know, cosplay is like one step closer to, you know, role playing. I'm just saying, you know. Maybe somebody, you know, will want you to cosplay their favorite superhero. Or for my ladies, maybe you need to go ahead and maybe you might think that shit cheesy, okay? That shit gonna be everything for that person, okay? Where y'all, that cosplays event, that role play moment is gonna be that fertility part, okay? Yeah, y'all gonna have to, y'all done broke a bread, all right, okay? All right, so here you go, clarity. Something could be a little sour because that's that lemon, okay? But lemons also, you put a little sugar on it, it gets a little sweet. You know, put a little salt on it, it breaks your little diet, you know? Also, lemon water is good too, okay? Maybe you don't like lemon water. I mean, maybe you don't like water, throw some lemon in it, or start throwing fruit in it. What's that called? Infuse your water, okay? But also it says you are clearing the glass, okay? So I'm feeling the energy of, it's like you're making waves, so things could be a little bittersweet at this moment. Yes, lemon, like it could be like a little bittersweet situation, but it's clearing out, you know? It's like the thing is, lemon could be sour, but it's actually benefiting the body. Did that make sense? You know, whoop you like your mama do. Somebody said you are going, like I told you, you're gonna be a lot, okay? You are so creative, and you got this the song playing. You know, I don't gotta what she say, I don't work, what she say, somebody, it's talking about the job. It's city girls. Maybe somebody's from the city, or maybe you're from the city, you're moving in the country. Maybe this person's a little country, okay? Or y'all going into the city for y'all date, like maybe downtown, or it's gonna be a lot of lights, light camera action. I mean, sorry, Miss Jackson. Hey, I'm sorry. Okay. But yeah, y'all could be going to the city, okay? I'm also feeling like they're relocating. Like you just relocating. Maybe you just changing sceneries. Okay, somebody could be a CEO. All right, or you're getting a job, okay? It says I fucked up. So maybe somebody fucked up a situation, okay? It might cause someone to quit because it got the Q, okay? Or it's like be quiet about a situation. Maybe somebody's being quiet as kept about a situation, okay? This could be that bittersweet, you know? Yes, they're talking about that Leo. Yeah. Oh shit, somebody called somebody out. Okay, they got screenshots. Okay, oh shit. What's going on now? Wait a minute, we call people out. Hold on. Wait a minute. Okay, you got January. Let me put this real quick. Okay, so you got January energy, okay? So someone's favorite color could be dark red. You could be wearing this. I'm also feeling dark red lipstick. Okay? Also black, dark blue as well. So like royal blue. And then ginger, cinnamon, okay, rosemary, and pine cones. Okay, that could be something that you you're eating, something that you've seen recently. But that yes card is more like, yes, they're talking about that person. This Leo could start with a Q, okay? Or like I said, maybe you need to be quiet around this Leo. Maybe you need to quit. Maybe this Leo's about to quit on you, or they're going to quit being quiet towards you, okay? Maybe they're going to step up and say, hey, I fucked up, okay? They might speak up about this, okay? Maybe something took place around January, or they wanted to speak to you during January time frame, okay? January is also a Capricorn and Aquarius as well, okay? So that's more of that earth sign along with the air sign. So someone could be trying to be grounded along with in their head at the same time. But we got screenshots. So someone acting like they got proof, okay? Or maybe someone's trying to send you something. Also, I'm feeling a reel. You know how somebody send you a reel? I'm feeling like the person is, maybe that's how remember I told you they're going to be cheesy, right? So they could send you a reel that's supposed to, like try to be like, hey, I'm thinking about you. Hey, I'm quit playing games. It's that type of energy. It could be someone that gives you boss energy. This person is like a little bossy. Maybe he's bossy. She's bossy. I said this person is very punctual. They got, I'm wearing a red shirt and my birthday. Okay. Yeah. So I'm feeling that energy. Okay. So somebody could be dealing with a male that is 56 to 50 years old. They could be a Virgo, okay? Or my males, you're dealing with someone that is 46 to 50 years old. I'm saying 56. So someone could be 56, okay? The Virgo energy is out here too. Oh, and Virgo and Aries, so you could have two options. Then I talk about the substitute situation. I did speak of that. I said, hey, I did speak of that. I say you got somebody that could be a creamer. Excuse me. Wait a minute. somebody could. Wait a minute. Watch your mouth, girl. Okay, but somebody could. The energy of like the powder and the liquid. There you go. Powder and liquid, solid and liquid energy. You got two options. Okay, something could take place on Wednesday, Tuesday. Also, the summertime as well. Okay, something could take place during spring. The color red is popping back out. Mercury is communication. So somebody wants to communicate. Maybe you're very hyper independent as well, because that's that Aries. Aries usually are hyper independent, or at least they try to become very hyper independent energy. Okay, hey, you the coldest. Yeah, I told you, somebody know you legit. You authentic. You ain't nothing to be played with. Okay, so when the thing is, this person could be telling you, hey, I know you ain't someone to be played with, so I'm trying to make sure I plan accordingly, as you should. Okay, as you should, because I ain't no one to play with. You got to tell them that. You sometimes you don't even got to tell them. Just your energy gonna tell them. Okay. You said Taurus. Oh, hi, sunflower. I like sunflowers. Oh, you asking the question. Okay, hold on, love. Okay, someone could be their name is N. Oh, okay, so someone could be their initials. Could be that QN. Okay. Well, I'm also feeling the energy of the gas station. You might find something out at the gas station. It could be that situation like, dang, I gotta go get gas. And you be like, nah, I'm gonna get gas. Go get that fucking gas. I feel like it's gonna be an energy. Maybe it could be you in this situation, or you could see someone popping like some good action. You know what I'm saying? Like some two type of energy. You got Pisces out here. We got a lot going on here. Okay? We got a lot going on. So we got the Aries. We got Aries and Leo. So that's the fires out here. Okay. Then you got a wire. A wire. Somebody got a wire. A wire hanger. What's that from Medea? Could be watching Medea. But water, the water sign, along with the Virgo. Ooh, wire hanger. Remember in that energy, she was moving out the house, right? She was moving out because he was cheating or something like that. Wasn't that situation with that Medea movie? Yeah, I think so. I think that's what it was. Your middle name is Ann. Okay. I don't know. Wait. No, I don't have no. I just got the N. I'm also feeling Annie. Someone got curly hair. Red curly hair. It's a hard not life for us. I don't know why I thought that. Maybe because that could have threw me off. Okay. It says, I save your pictures in my phone. Didn't we talk about screenshot? Didn't I talk about that? Okay. Okay, this could be a Pisces you dealt with, a Virgo you dealt with, a Leo you dealt with, or Aries. This could be you as well. You could have made a post. You posted something last Thursday or this coming Thursday. You post something on Wednesday. Okay, something in that energy Tuesday. Something as far as you, maybe you got in this situation where you started just rolling, like posting a lot. Yeah, this person was saving every last bit of them pictures. Okay. They were saving every last bit of them. You could have 2 kids, or this person got 2 kids. Okay. Oh, we got Thursday that come out. Now, who is Thursday? Thursday is Pisces. Okay. Winter time as well. Didn't I say 2 options? 2 women, 1 man. Okay. Okay. People might think you're a little heartless. So, Doll said your phone number, I misplaced it. Okay. Somebody said he got some good brain, but please don't waste it. So someone could be good at maybe they're good physically and the sexual attitude, but yeah, it's like you ain't about it though. You ain't in my level. Okay. This person's trying to tell you I still love you though. I still love you though. Okay. Someone said, fuck you, pay me. Do he have any children? Ooh, I was thinking about you, Kim. So you came in my head, right? And they were saying that when you're waiting for Steve, it's going to be somebody else that's going to come in to take your mind away from Steve. And Steve is not going to be there no more. Steve's going to be like a Steve who? But it's like during the time, okay, you could be dealing with that female, that Leo. Leo came out again, okay? That's a female Leo. Okay, so I could be talking to a male Leo, or ladies, you could have a friend as well. All right, that could be just a substitute, to a situation. Also, it's making me feel about money, like morning situation. What is going on? What is y'all coming out here? Okay, they saying fire signs is like literally out here. We got the Leo, okay? You got the Aries. They're saying this out here. Okay, Aries, Leos, and Sagittarius, okay? Sagittarius is in the mix, okay? Sagittarius ain't out here, but it's in the mix because Leo is 2 times out here. So you could have somebody trying to match your energy, okay? So, because that Leo is that lion energy, so you could be a lion, a lioness. That's, type of energy, like 2 alphas, okay? Don't bite each other's head off, okay? That's that type of energy. It could be a situation about to pop off. Somebody could live on the south side of wherever you're staying at. I did talk about the north. So, I told you, y'all could be in opposite, okay? Y'all live different ways. That's why. Different energies. Yeah, you probably are. Yeah, because they randomly told me there's like while Kim over there sitting and just waiting waiting for Steve, somebody gonna slide in and be like, ding dong. Ding dong, which is that ding, like, girl, you don't made it. You made it. You gonna be like, Steve who? It's me, Steve. The one, you remember me? The one I was trying to fix my crown and get my shit together and stuff like that. Be like, oh yeah, you. Have you ever you think about those movies when that ex-lover comes back? Ooh, somebody mentally thinking about you. They're mentally thinking about makeup sex. Has anybody had some dreams recently about that ex or somebody you ain't want to, deal with? You know what I'm saying? And they're pulling on your energy, like want to have some intercourse with you. Okay, we got zodiacs are coming out. Capricorn, Saturn is what I wasn't gonna say, but Saturday. Okay, Yeah. So that's a double. Did we got a double? Yep, we got the double air. I mean air. Lord, maybe somebody's in their head. Maybe the why I can't get these zodiacs? It's just so many of y'all. So maybe it's a lot of people in your energy at the same time, and it's just like, what is going on? Okay, but Earth. So maybe the Earth sign is in their head at this current time. They're like mentally in their head. Maybe you driving them where they gonna be bald. They pulling in their head. Maybe you stressing this Virgo out or this Capricorn out. They pulling their hair. They going bald. They're stressed. You're stressing them out. Or you could be this energy, right? Virgo, Capricorn, you stressing these people out. They're growing bald. They're losing their hair. Okay. Somebody could want to go on vacation with you. It says my feelings the same. My feelings are the same. I need to change that around. Okay. My feelings are the same. It says, I want this just as much as you do. So somebody wants to match your energy, and then you got this energy playing too. What was it? I've been making plans. Yeah. Then I say that this person's gonna be very punctual. Like they already had their eyes on you. Okay. So when they come in, they just need you to be like, okay, you know, okay, like okay. Here go that hoodie. That hoodie, always wearing a jacket, always saying they cold. Always, or maybe they're going to be the protector. They're going to be the person that's always going to be, maybe they're going to keep a hoodie. They're going to keep a blanket because you're always cold. So you don't got to worry about, you know, baby, I need a jacket. I got the jacket in the car. Okay. Set the boundaries. They're setting boundaries with you as far as, and hey, that, like I said, that calendar situation, let's make some calendar, you know, let's make a calendar with each other, you know, a calendar of when we're going to start dating. We're going to start doing more dates. Okay. Somebody can have one child. I did see 2 kids, right? So someone can have one child. Okay. Hold on. Cause wait, didn't we have Taurus in the energy? Taurus did come. Here go. Come front, Taurus. All right. So, all right, we got the earth signs are out here already. You got the Virgo, the Capricorn, along with the Taurus. They saying we in here. Okay. Yep. We in here. Okay. So with that Taurus, okay, something could take place on Friday as far as in with your love. Okay. You could also be dealing with a fake ass friend or someone trying to act very friendly with you. They fake as hell. Okay. Let's get that out. Okay, it starts showing some pressure. Okay, they said don't let them control your emotions. The next step, they will control your mind. Okay, don't let them control your emotions, because the next step, they will control your mind, because when they get to your emotions, they are going to get into their head eventually. Okay, like it's no way around it. There's no way around it. What is that? A bitch gonna be a bitch. A hoe gonna be a hoe. A killer gonna be killer. That's something you know. Ain't no way around it. And then, yeah. Yeah, so this person could be that fake. Like, they could be like, well, can we be friends? Nah. You fake. Okay? This could be your fuck buddy. Someone that y'all wouldn't even. You fake. Okay, you gotta go. You gotta go right now. You gotta go right now. Did I say somebody gonna message you? Yep. They're gonna message you. What they gonna say? Because it's right behind it. It says, do I matter to you? They're gonna be in their feelings. Didn't I tell you something? Somebody gonna be in their feelings. Do I matter to you? So this whole time you over there having vacations, and you over there, you just enjoying yourself. You over there just setting boundaries for yourself. Like, this person's gonna be like talking about, like, if you thought that they weren't paying attention to you, they're gonna snitch on themselves. Okay, because they're pissed. Like, how are you gonna sit here and keep ignoring me like that? Okay, you could be dealing with someone that's their name starts with an O or a P, a male energy, or males. You could be dealing with this. Okay. Also, they could have a G or H in their name. George. Okay, George. Okay, Oscar. Also, I'm hearing Glenn. Glendolyn, something like that. Glendolyn. Okay, Henry. Somebody got a big back. Not saying in a bad way, but maybe this person is a linebacker. That's what it is, linebacker. Because I'm feeling like someone got a big ass back. Like, this man got a big back, you know? Like, not saying that they're fat, but like, they're a little muscular. Didn't I say somebody's changing their fat into muscle? Okay, so yeah. Linebacker. Also, favorite color could be orange. Okay, or you're eating oranges. Then we talk about the oranges. Okay, so they saying we not no fucking grapefruit, ho. We are orange, okay? So, excuse me. Okay, excuse me, but an orange is success, uplifting, and joy, and intellect. So you could have an intellect conversation with this person. Let me tell you something. It could be that, okay? Maybe somebody is marriage potential. It says thinking about making this relationship a serious commitment. Okay, didn't I tell you that? This is going to be the substitute. Okay, yes. Yeah, you had that little liquid. That liquid one is going to be the one that, with the liquid courage, calling your phone, talking about, do it matter? This. Obviously, it didn't matter because you're over there calling me. If you was mine, you would be here talking to me in my face. But obviously, you got to call my phone. Then obviously, there's something wrong with that picture. You know? Like, there's something wrong with that. We're on vacation. You called me at the wrong time. What she say? I almost missed my flat today. Okay? You got the Mercury card coming out. It's popping. I'm going to pull it, though. It's sticking out, okay? Somebody really want to speak up to you, okay? Mercury, which is Wednesday, actually. Orange and yellow or violet, okay? Okay, it says your brand will be successful. It's you. Like I said, you're so authentic. You're going to be successful at the end of the day. You're going to be good with or without this motherfucker. You know, at the end of the day, you was gonna still get your coffee. You know, you're gonna get your coffee at the end of the day. You know, it's either gonna be liquid or it's gonna be powder. You either gonna come to me with all this fucked up emotions, with all this baggage, or you gonna come to me solid. But I'd rather choose a solid, okay? Because they said that's everlasting, okay? That can let you sit. That can sit in the pantry a little longer compared to your liquid. You gotta keep checking the expiration. We ain't trying to do that. We don't gotta keep worried about that. Liquid has expiration. We ain't want that. We want that solid, okay? Hey, Bob. Hey, Bobby. Well, I called you Bob. Bobby, my bad. How are you? Chris, gang, gang. Okay? Because you could... Kim, remember we talked about that earlier about yesterday? We talked about that yesterday, right? And I was saying, how are we going to get something new in our life if we still holding on to the old? Right? So, like I already told you before, okay? Something could be, oh, you could be playing volleyball, or you got that body structure of a volleyball player. Oh yeah, didn't I say somebody's building up their body mass, their muscle mass or something in their legs or something like that, or somebody trying to hit the ball. Y'all going back and forth with the situation, okay? But yeah, Kim, what we gonna do? We gonna worry about Steve, or we gonna worry about the powder? I'm going with the powder. We need that solid, right? Cause Steve was, you know. But Steve he'll become powder eventually. But how long do you want to wait for that too? Come on now. We want that thing come straight already. We don't need to wait. We want that thing straight up. We deserve straight up. It's not even the thing of we want it. We deserve straight up. We don't need the, you know, let's put, you know, because liquid can become solid. You know, you got to put a little flour in it. You got to, you know, stir it up. You got to tend to it. No, we want straight up. Let's give us solid, straight up, okay? Waiting. They say you see through me. All right, this is your ex coming in. I told you that, your ex. He tripping, she tripping, okay? Physically sick, I'm sick. Look, somebody said drop that location. Drop that location. Oh yeah, and then this is what it say? Come through playing. Yeah, maybe you need to trust your inner voice. Your voice, your people, and your voice is telling you exactly what's going on. Okay, He don't have children. Who asked that question? He don't have children. Okay. I never knew a love like this. It gotta be something to me to write this, queen. I told you, this person looking at you like solid, like you want a piece. Okay? Okay? Yeah. It says this female could start with an S or a T. Okay? Sarah, Samantha, Stephanie, Shaka Khan. That's not even, I'm sorry. Maybe someone got big hair. That is not, that's a C. But I'm sorry. You got Tiara, Teresa, Terry. Okay. Someone could be a female Cancer. Oh, you asked? Okay, yeah. He don't have no children. If you need someone, I won't be by your side. Someone said, can I come chill with you? Didn't we just talk about that? Someone said, hey, can you drop that location? Drop that location because I want to chill with you. What's behind that? It says enroll in class. Maybe you about to, maybe you're getting some knowledge about something as well. Or they're telling you to take your time. Okay? Do your studies before you just say yes. You know? Somebody could have a minivan or a van. Yeah, you got an unknown caller. I told you someone's gonna call you. Tell me, do I matter? You just left me alone. Don't, I hate anyone that I know. Don't you ever do that. Cause y'all know I'm pet. Like I'm a big petty. I'm gonna laugh on the phone. Like, and I'm the person that I don't mute. Ask my baby daddy. I will laugh on the phone. Okay? Male 30 to 35. Okay? This could be a line cook. You could have somebody coming in that could be that female talking about, do I matter to you? You just left me there. I thought we were going to talk about marriage. I thought we were going to get married. Yahoo. I just thought about it. I thought I was going to go find me a substitute. Yeah, we talked about that vehicle. That I'm also feeling a trailblazer as well. We got a lot of big. Every time you keep saying vehicle, I keep thinking of another bigger vehicle. Okay, so someone could end up having more kids. You know, you could have two. You could have one kid and have two. You know, it could be something like that. I tell you the rest when I see you. Peace. So somebody could be hitting you up like on the phone and be like, and they be like, all right, I'm gonna see you at 10. I'm gonna tell you the rest when I see you. Click. It's gonna be like, oh, excuse me. Yeah, they serious. They talking about marriage. That's why. Like the person that's gonna be coming in like not seriously like that, but you know they're gonna chop it up with you. You feel me? And they be like, I'm gonna tell you the rest when I see you, baby. Peace. Yeah, that's the person coming in talking about marriage. Okay. Okay, in the next 24 hours, you got that WAP, okay? Or maybe you got that throat 3000, okay? Or for my males, you know how to make her WAP, okay? That could be that person. I'm talking about the one that makes you flow too, fellows. You know, you might have to be like, hey, am I nutting or is she nutting? I'm sorry. I just wonder if men be thinking like that. I'm not a male, I don't know. But I'm just saying, I feel that energy of that. Like this male could be like, you could be dealing with someone, you like, I gotta marry this one. Okay? Oh, Butterflies playing from Michael Jackson. Hold on. Hopefully Nora in the building. You know, Nora come later and talking about her song coming. Y'all gonna let her know Michael Jackson Butterflies playing. Oh, I love me some Butterfly. Okay? Hey, all you gotta do it. Okay, self-made. Everything that moves around you, you did it. Not nobody else. You did that. You did that thing. Okay? Yeah, you did that. Maybe it's time for you to release negative energy, okay? It says protect your balance, okay? It's time to stop chatting away with other people that's unnecessary. Walk through nature, so that's taking a walk. Do sky or stargazing, sorry. Okay, take a shower. Close your eyes. Visualize the beauty of release and let it go. Maybe you need to burn sage or Palo Santo, okay? Maybe it's time for you to dance. Take some deep breaths. Repeat affirmations. Take a hot bath. Move in strength and do self-healing, okay? That is how you're going to get to that energy of releasing that negative, okay? Somebody look like their mama, or people say, oh, you look like your mama. You look like your mama. You could be like, no, I look like myself. But somebody come, oh, you look like your mama, okay? Or you could have two kids, but one of them look like your mom, like look like you, okay? Like, girl, you just spit that thing out. Or boy, you just spit that thing out. Like this, like your twin. Twin, we be vibing, okay? That part right there, you knew he was feeling that. He said, I'll give you anything, babe. Just make my dreams come true. That's what I'm telling you. This person gonna come in giving you solid, okay? Okay, straight solid. He said, I am weak without you. I'm trying to tell you. He said, I am weak without you. He said, I can give you everything. Just make my dreams come true. So this person is telling you, all you got to do is just be precise with me. Just be honest. You get what I'm saying? I'm feeling that person like, all I need is honesty. And I'm going to marry you. Maybe he dealt with this before. Okay? This other person, that other energy, remember that other energy talking about, oh, why we, this person could live in an apartment. Okay? Or they just moved in their apartment or something like that. That person is like, why you miss me? Or why you're not hitting me up? Yeah, they need still heal. They need to heal. They will hurt. You need to go to the doctor. It's that type. This person, like, you can't help them. You can't help them. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. Maybe you live in an apartment and they could be knocking on your door. They said, just call me. Okay, they be coming. Maybe they saying, if you just call me, I want to come to your apartment. Let me tell you something. Don't respect people's homes. You shouldn't be just pulling up at people's houses, regardless. I don't care what you're doing. Unless you got a key, you got no right to pull up somebody's house. They don't, if your phone, you can't reach them, obviously it's a reason. Okay? It says we need to talk. I'm scared to call first, though. Okay? This person is scared to call, but they might not be scared to pull up on your house or something. You feel me? You could be cutting this friend off. Ooh. Oh, hell yeah. What I was feeling is you got a friend that sat there and told where the fuck you stayed at. Okay? The unhealed one. The unhealed ex that you had. Because it says your ex. Where is it? Yeah. Your ex. Yeah. You have a friend that told this person where the fuck you stayed at. Cut the fuck. That friend gotta go. Burn that to the stake. Oh, she can't ever. Somebody said, pick up the phone. Pick up the phone, baby. You could have had car sex with them. Or it's like, just come in the car with me. They just trying to fuck in the car. Okay? They just want to fuck in the car. They just, pitiful. Pitiful. Okay? Don't chase or call. Yeah. Pitiful. You could be seeing 222. Okay? Didn't I say sneaky link? Yeah, somebody, can we just meet in the car? No. Okay? Somebody could be a street pharmacist. Can we meet in the car? Can we smoke? Oh my goodness. And you got Paula Jones playing. He doesn't know where you live. That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying, Kim. You could have, I'm feeling the energy. You could have a friend that knows him. That, like, he could be the one that's calling her. You know what I'm saying? Or calling your friend with that boohoo shit. You feel me? Oh, I miss her and I didn't mean it. And oh, I'm so sorry. Here's her phone number. Bitch, I will kill you, hoe. You know what I'm saying? That could be why they got that unknown call. They got it from a friend. Or you try to figure out how the fuck you know where I stay at. Somebody told somebody close to you. Somebody close to you. And you trying to figure out who the fuck that is. The one that you see 222 around. That's that friend, that family member. Cut that motherfucker off, okay? Because how dare you? This not your place. You don't live here, so you shouldn't even do that. Shit. Let me get your ex. I'm gonna call all your ex and tell them where the fuck you stay at. That's how petty I am. Don't play with me like that. I'm gonna call you. Oh, since we just sharing show and tell, so we just want to pass out locations, bitch. I got your number. Okay, we that type. I'm feeling like you're gonna be really upset. You're gonna be really upset because a friend is probably gonna be scared, and this person gonna make an excuse talking about I didn't know how to talk to you. That don't give me that excuse. You know how to pull up. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, leaving a lazy era. Okay, this could be as far as in how you can get out of that. Drink more water if you're feeling a little lazy. Okay, also it's time for us to practice a little bit more balance and being steady with our day. Declutter our personal space. So wherever you at personally, or wherever you at like constantly, you know, it could be a room, it could be a living room, where you find peace at majority of the time. They're saying it's time for you to declutter that energy. That's probably the reason why you're getting in that stuck. Ooh, excuse me. You're in that stuck mindset. I do apologize. But yeah. You can stay in my friend. It says your family is closed-minded. Okay? So, like I said, you could have that friend, you could have that family member that was a little closed-minded in that situation. They wasn't thinking. Oh, I'm going to show you how to think. You're going to be mad when your ex-boyfriend come pulling up to your house. Or your ex-girlfriend come pulling up to your house. Or you going to think then. Let's not. We're working on self-healing. All right. The next 48 hours. We've seen the next 24 hours. Maybe the next 48 hours something going to be popping off. Okay. Somebody could be gay or bi. Okay. Or somebody could be just, also I'm feeling the energy of maybe somebody is trying to, I'm feeling like a threesome. I'm sorry, a threesome. So somebody could have a threesome and y'all might have a baby. Didn't I talk about that? I did talk about a piece. Okay, maybe somebody wants to share show and tell situation. You could have like a relationship, or somebody that's in a relationship wants to make you be a piece of their, join their little frate. Yeah, maybe that male don't know how to handle himself with you because you probably got that wop. Okay, you got that wop, and they lover don't got that. So maybe their lover is probably bisexual. They say they're bisexual, but they low-key are gay. Okay, that could be a situation too, But I feel like you had a little thing going on or something. And yeah, you might have a baby going on here. Okay, you could be dealing with someone that's 41 or 45 to my males. Okay, you might need your car repaired soon. It's not too major. Probably like, your check engine light's gonna come on or something like that, but it's like something minor. It's not big, like a big situation. So don't panic. Okay? But you might need your car repaired. Or it could be like a tune-up, spark plugs. You need your spark plug changed. Okay? Or your timing belt. You most definitely, if that timing break, you can't go nowhere. So you might need that too. So maybe it's time for maintenance, car maintenance. Okay, 41 to 45 age range. Okay, car maintenance. Okay. Ooh, I'm feeling that energy. Like it could have been a oopsie with that baby. I feel like you had fun. Here go the earth sign. Didn't I say the earth sign came out all together? It already came out individually. So y'all came in your own. So maybe y'all got every earth sign got their own shit going on. Like y'all could come together, but y'all still got their own stuff going on. Situation. No different than the fire signs. Y'all got your own thing going on. Seeing flies. Let's talk about it, because it's a fucking fly flying around here right now as we speak, and it's been getting on my goddamn nerves. Okay, but if you see a fly, they says don't feel guilty, don't have anxiety, don't feel frustrated. Fear and sickness is just doubt. Look at them fucking fly. Can't find a place to go. Can't find a place to go. But no, most of the time they say a fly is like negative energy. I'm telling you, I need us to reverse that energy, okay? So yes, it does say that certain things like that, but I want you to look at this fly a little different. You know, we're substituting situations. We're substituting energies. We can see it look like this, but we're substituting it, okay? Okay, yeah. Someone could have light brown eyes or hazel eyes. Yeah, you might block that person, or you need to block that person that I've been talking about. Yeah, anyone that been out here, yeah, anyone here, okay, anyone that got called out, is either you are in that's you, or they're telling you, okay? They said, I want you to post. I bet they do, because they've been screenshotting, saving your pictures. That's why. Okay, you haven't posted a lot. Maybe this person but when you talk to them, they're so fucking nonchalant. They act like nothing's going on, okay? Or they're telling you to be nonchalant, act like nothing going on, but you know exactly what's going on. This person could randomly say, you don't post no more. Yeah, the person that be asking you, like, where you been? You don't post, you don't do this. That's because they asses they got a little folder. They got a little, what's that TV show, You? It's a you going on here, okay? It's a you. It's the, oh, who knew? Oh, hell no. It's the, oh, go get that pistol. It's go pow pow. You know, you want to go pow pow? It's that type. Okay, you got a male 20 to 25. I'm feeling the energy like somebody could be playing it off, but I feel like you've been holding back so much that it's gonna make them, they're gonna break their silence. They're gonna end up saying something. Okay, this could be Peter Parker pick up. Okay, I'm sorry. Okay, I'm sorry. Sorry. Also, I'm feeling Patrick, Paul Bunyan. Somebody got some bunions on their feet. Go get your feet done, fellas. Them feet look like cloggers. No, it's not funny. But like, fellas, cause y'all be acting like y'all can't get y'all feet done. That's the only reason why I'm laughing. Cause ladies will go get our feet done. But I'm laughing at these men cause y'all be like, I don't want my feet done, but your feet looking full. Okay, you gotta wear socks even in the summertime. Why you can't wear your feet out? That could be somewhere where somebody like, why you don't wear your feet out? You don't want to see them. You don't want to see them. You gotta go he need to go sit them things in apple cider vinegar. Okay, so Listerine. You need to detox the feet. Okay, it could be that. Somebody could be a Sagittarius as well. Someone's trying to pull an all-nighter. Okay. She said, you a lucky nigga if my mean ass like you. So this person, that's that military person too, that striction, you know, have some structure. You know, we don't play it out. You know, this person could be acting like he don't, that nonchalant. This person act like they don't be having fun and stuff. Man, they be acting like a whole clown behind closed doors. Them the ones that, you know, you ever had them friends back in the day that, you know, they'll twerk and they'll dance when y'all home and chilling with each other. You know, they'll dance on the mirror. Yeah, this is Michael. This is Shannon. You know, they be dancing on the wall and stuff like that. But then when y'all be going out, they be just, you know, oh, what happened? What happened to Michael on the wall? What happened to the ass clapping? It could be that. I'm feeling energy like this person be acting like they nonchalant. They're not. They be acting humble. Man, they be acting like a full clown behind closed doors. And it could just take you to be behind closed doors to see it. Okay? It could be that type. So like I said, this person could give you that cheesy, you know, oh, you give me like we're not gonna have fun, baby. You're gonna have a motherfucking ball. Okay? They just need to make sure you legit. They got to see if you legit first. They said, I want to see if you're my favorite, okay? I just want to be your favorite. Let's do some time limit and we're going to wrap this up. I just want to be your favorite, okay? This person coming in talking about, I just want you to be my favorite. You know, maybe this person has been dreaming about this. They've been dreaming about you. Okay. You probably been dreaming about love and the feeling of energy. And you probably, like I talk about that sexual drive and stuff like that. And it could be the ex that keep popping up. You like, oh, hell, this nigga again. You know, it could be that type, or this hoe, you know, it could be that type. But I feel like that's because they're pulling on you too, but that new one, that substitute, is pulling on you too, but they're praying. They're praying, so they're not really over there pounding over, like pounding over you, thinking like, I need this person to come back. They're not doing what the ex is doing. They're saying, hey, you know, hopefully I get to see this person today. You know, it could be that. Oh, that's so sweet. Like, can you imagine? You could be going in the energy, like, oh, I'm tired of going here. And this person could be like, hey, you know, you be actually the person that lights up their light, you know, their day. You could be maybe a work friend or something. Ooh, evolving. Didn't I say evolving? Ooh, you're my good luck charm. Okay. That's that lucky. You're getting lucky charms. Okay. This could be something like, as far as in variety, because you know Lucky Charms got a variety of marshmallows and they all got different type. I mean, some of them I think they taste differently. I don't know about, you know, everybody's I think every marshmallow had a different flavor, you know, but evolving. Maybe you're like a box of chocolate, you know. It's like, who knows what I'm gonna get with this, you know. It's that because it's like leveling up, growth. So this is like in time. Also, this is making me feel like, you know, deja vu. Okay. November. Or they're telling you, you're going to be thankful for this, elevate. You know, evolution. That's what I'm feeling. Evolution. Do you want a revolution? Woo, woo. Okay, I'm sorry. Yeah, you're taking gratitude. It's time for me to go to sleep. But yeah, this is going to be on schedule. Okay. On schedule. It's happening right now though. Okay. It's gonna be right on time. Tick, tick, tick. You be like, when is gonna happen? Right on time. Probably August, November time frame. Ooh, August. Isn't August Leo? Because we did talk about the Leo. Because first thing first, Leo and Aries did come out. Okay. But also you got the November. So it's like, be thankful. Be thankful that maybe this came on time for you. It could be like I was thinking about you, Kim, you know, while you sitting there waiting there for cream, you know, powder coming in, you know, while you waiting for, you know, liquid, solid coming through. You feel me? Yeah, it could be that August, or here go August is when they're going to come in and it's going to give you that transformation. Here you go. And then by November, you're going to be like, I thank you. Or this person's going to be thankful. You got the way, isn't it the way that I love, baby? Yeah, this person is going to be like, yeah, I woke up this morning. You know, yeah, you're going to be with a smile on my face. You know, jumped out of bed, took a shower. You know, I made my eggs. Didn't I talk about breakfast? Yeah, this person going to make you wake up in the morning and be singing, okay? Be singing like a bird. It's your choice, though. It's your choice. It's your choice. This evolution, this growth is your choice. So here you go. You are going to have the option to choose the ex, and you're going to have the option to choose the new substitute. Okay? Because, you know, let's be honest. Sometimes when we was in school, the substitute teacher was more fun than the real teacher. We had a little break. Okay? So it's like the enjoyment of having someone that's a substitute that actually knows that they're a king, knows they're a queen. Okay? They got their crown on together. Okay? The evolution, the revolution. Okay? This is a new change, but it's your choice. You're going to have a choice. Either you're going to choose the liquid or you're going to choose the powder. Which one do you want to do? You know, black coffee, no sugar, no cream. All right. Sorry. That's heavy D for you. Didn't I talk about somebody having a big back? Somebody could be losing weight. Maybe you met them and it was a little big, you know, and now they changed. Maybe they've been working on their weight. So they're, you know, their fat turned into muscle. They're a little, you know, solid, a little bit back now, you know, a little linebacker over there. Okay. A long time. You could be like, damn, I'm glad, you know, because this is the thankful. you know, but it's a long time coming. Like, god damn. I've been waiting since the pyramids was there. You know, I've been waiting since the pyramids. I've been waiting since, you know, Aladdin went through the goddamn tunnel and got the goddamn genie in the battle. It could be that type of energy, but they're saying you're gonna be thankful for this, okay? You're gonna be grateful for it by November. You're gonna be happy that it came in. You're gonna be happy that it's on time. You're gonna be happy that it's your choice, okay? This is gonna be something as it's like God saying, this is your free will. Your free will. This your gift, okay? Something on schedule. What is that? What we got? What we got? Deception. Okay, I'm sorry, distractions. And it's going to be unexpected. It's going to come very soon. I talked about that. I told you that that ex-lover is going to come in on schedule. Okay, here it go. Click, click, click. It's like, look at the different timers on this though. You got two times on the situation, okay? But this situation, like I said, that new lover, yeah, they took forever, okay? That's sand. That's that sand time. Now the ex-lover always comes in quick, fast, in a hurry, like the stop sign. I mean the stop clock type of energy, but it's a distraction. Don't bite that motherfucking apple. Okay, then we learn the lesson. All right, you want to be Snow White? Okay, because I don't know if Prince Charming gonna pop up and save your ass, especially if they find out that you took the distraction, you know, so let's be cautious. All right, this person gonna come in quick. The ex-lover is gonna come in quick, like a stop sign. Click, you know, come in fast, very quick. All right, as quick and no different than, remember when Snow White ate that fucking apple? Okay, or Eve. Yup, Eve. Don't you eat that goddamn apple. Do you know what's going to happen to us? Don't you eat that goddamn apple. It'd be like, snatch that thing out, like, you know, blocker. Maybe you play basketball, okay? Like, yeah, block that goddamn, hell no. Kick that thing. No, seriously, something's going to come in very fast. So fast that it's going to be like, ooh, that look delicious. Because the apple do look delicious, okay? Don't you eat that apple. Don't you eat that goddamn apple, okay? Yo, shit, you going to stop time. This is stop clock. You going to stop time. You going to be like, once you eat that apple, once you say yes to that ex-lover, shit going to stop me. You'll be like, what happened? I thought I had this going. I thought I had this going. Hell no. I thought things was coming through. I thought I was able to come, what they said, open sesame. I thought that was coming through. No. You eat that goddamn apple, yo, it's click. Just like that, you know, because you hit that top part that stops the climb. But you can't stop climb with this unless you twist it over, but it's still going to go. You twist it this way, it's still going to move. So it's that energy. We want everlasting, that solid, like I said. That solid powder. We want that sand. Okay. What's happening now? Okay. Yeah, it took forever. I know. But look, you got the star right here, that big ass star, and then that big ass star right there is letting you know it's the one that got the crown. He already know. Ooh, the open door. Open door. That's what's gonna happen. The door is gonna open up to you. The moment you say no to that ex-lover, maybe you're gonna stop their clock. Maybe they're gonna, you know, cause ooh, shit. We ain't going there. Cause I did think about the card where it said, I can't live without you. Maybe this person's gonna feel like they gotta stop their clock. That's on them. That's on them. It ain't got nothing to do with you. It ain't got nothing to do with you. Don't let that get in your energy. Don't let that be your distraction. Okay? I understand. I'm not saying be heartless or whatever, but don't let that be your distraction. Okay? Cause once whatever that person, whatever they do, but you know that is a distraction. You're not going to eat that apple. You're not going to take that. You know that's an apple that by the time you bite it, it's like, you ever had an apple that you bite into or you cut it open and it's actually bad on the inside, but it look good on the outside? That is that type of energy. Don't do that. Okay? Because after you do that, this is what's going to happen. That slow cook energy, that tender loving care, TLC energy, okay? That's what's gonna open up. The door gonna open up. It's gonna be so quick where this person ain't gonna hesitate to give you the key to their heart. Okay? What's that? Good loving? Yeah. Okay, somebody could what is that? Set. You like to skate? Okay, maybe you grew up rollerblading or something like that, or maybe somebody is skating on thin ice with your ass. Okay, okay. So you got August, October energy. Okay. So yeah, this could be narrowing your time frame because this is like that. What's happening? Because after, so here you go, here you go, here you go, here you go. Hold on. So you could meet this person during that August time. Roll it bow. Yeah. Oh, for real? You got a crown like that? That's what's up, okay? It's time for elevation. You moving up to the top, okay? You being thankful for everything that you're doing. You're being thankful for actually the doors that's going to be coming through your way because you are no longer sitting here letting the distractions stop your time, okay? You're no longer letting the distractions stop your flow, okay? That's what that butterfly energy is. We're here to fly. We're no caterpillar over here. We're not going slow anymore. We can fly. We can get up. We can fly over here. We can fly over there. We can fly anywhere. Okay? It's that also shit. Maybe somebody don't want you to be in this energy, but guess what? We're gonna pick that shit back up and we're gonna still move forward. You feel me? So the October energy is more of the it says the line between fantasy and reality are a blur. Then I just talk about the energy of pay attention to that distraction energy and pay attention to the real key that's going to open the door. Alice in Wonderland type, remember? Because with the key, you know, she had to be smart. She had to be smart. She had what, 2 times? She took the first try. She got too big for the situation. Okay, maybe the situation is too big for you. So then she ended up, she had to cry or something. I'm trying to think about Allison, but it's making me think about that. Like, this is gonna take you, this is gonna be worth your while right here. This right here, not this, okay? What to do if you bring a ring? What you talking about, Steve? You talking about Steve? Steve, you want Steve to stop your top. You stop your clock. Because that's what that is. Because all that ring is a distraction. When you going to get a bigger ring, you're going to get a bigger ring with the key attached to it. Okay? Also with the baby attached to it. Remember I said that too? Okay? You could be having 1 kid, 2 kids. So, yeah. I'm so sorry. You know? I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I didn't think this was going to, you know, you got to do that like, no, I didn't think this was going to happen, but it's going to happen. It's going to happen. You know, I'm moving forward. I hope that you move forward too. You know, this could be you as well. You want that house? You want that key, right? Do you want that distraction? That's going to stop everything. You thought you was feeling that energy. I'm going to get a car. I'm going to get a house. I'm going to get a car and stuff like that. Okay, get into that distraction. It's going to stop every last thing that you thought was going to be on schedule. Because I'm feeling the energy because it confirms this distraction. Yeah. It's going to stop everything that you thought was on schedule. Why? Because you decided to bite that goddamn apple. And I'm telling you to do not bite that goddamn. Get that apple out your hand. You know what I'm saying? Get that apple out your hand. It could be as simple as a plum. It might not be a plum. It might be a watermelon. This person could be very creative. They can be just as much as you said, a ring. Okay? They're going to be very creative. Is whatever's going to create the energy to make sure that I can get back in the door with you. They're going to do whatever it's going to take. The thing is, you better not take that. Because why? We're no longer with the stop. We're no longer dealing with the person that's in and out. You get what I'm saying? At first, we thought we was in love. Okay, now we got to stop this time. Okay, now I got to wait for him. Now I got to wait for her. Oh, we back on? Okay, let me start the top again. The clock. No. Like I said, that old energy, the sand, no matter how you turn that thing, the calm is still going to go. Still going to go. That's the energy we want. Infinity. A cycle. Keep going. We're moving, that's what we want. We want solid, okay? We don't want that stop and go energy. No, enough of that. Do we look like we're a track star? Do we look like we're over here doing hurdles? No, okay? Do it look like it? Okay. Ooh. Ooh. Wish fulfillment. Wish fulfillment. Okay. This gonna be like a door open in the June situation. Also, I'm feeling somebody could be a Gemini. A Gemini or Cancer. We did talk about that energy as well, right? We did. Like the Gemini and the Cancer energy. So something could take place during June, or so Cancer gives me like, Cancer always gives me that family oriented vibe. So something could take place with your family, okay? Or somebody wants to talk to you about a family. Then I say they're gonna okay? They're gonna chop it up with you, and then they're gonna say, hey, and then y'all might have a conversation about it, right? And you ain't gonna take this person serious until they end up talking to you over dinner, and they're gonna repeat everything they just said to you on the phone. Oh, you're serious? Yes, they're serious. Okay? But it's the new one. It ain't the old one. Okay? Oh, yeah. Shopper style. Somebody cooking. Or y'all had some steak. You had to use your knife to get your food. I want an independent woman. I put some new ones in here, so I don't want to. We're going to tap into that new person later, though. But we did see that the new person is going to be coming in, right? And the right time. The right time. Okay? Oh, maybe it's probably going to be in November, because you got the 11. Right, you see it? Right, 11. So it could be because I talked about November, or just that you're going to be thankful. Your birthday could be on the 11th as well. Someone could be 5'11". I would say 6'11", but god damn, that's tall as fuck. You know, maybe somebody love climbing trees. Who knows? Okay. Okay, you got Libra as well. Libra could also bring that balance in. Also Mars, motivation. Be your motivation. Okay? Somebody wants to be your motivation. Okay? It said, oh, let me get to my numbers. So these numbers, and it got 11, the first number. The 11 sign. Yeah. We are. We are, actually. But, you got the 11. The number 11 came out. But yes, let's talk about my numbers for my new people. So numbers could be, I'm gonna break them down, but it could be numbers in your phone number, your address. It could be your age. It could be the year that you was born as well. So let's go. Or it could be their energy. Okay, 11. So I'm thinking, like we were feeling the 11th house is what I'm feeling as well. What's the 11th house? Give me a second so I can give you a little bit more. Indonesia, don't tease ya. Somebody bow-legged? Ain't nothing wrong with no bow leg. Ain't no wrong. It's okay. We ain't picking on you. Ain't nothing wrong with no bow legs. Maybe you bow-legged, but you be still moving with them legs. You can get the. I thought I had that. I'm gonna have to make sure I tap in. No, tap into that. But I'm just thinking about the 12 laws of the universe. The 11th one is the law of rhythm. Okay, and that's so interesting, right? Because this says flow with the rhythm of your own life, not no one else's. You can't really see that shit. But it's interesting that, you know, the 12 laws of the universe is rhythm. And they're saying, you know, I see the 11, and then 11's in there in the dice. Okay, but here you go. You got 11, 51, 1. I'm also feeling like maybe you got a 1-year-old. Okay, within 1 year. I'm also feeling you live in the first house, or you live on the first row, because I'm also feeling that card of apartments. Okay, 1 leg. Okay, got third leg. Okay, anyway, 34, 43, 33, 45. Okay, Also, I'm feeling 54. Someone could have been born in 1945, 1954, 1951. Something took place 2011 as well. Something very in particular. As far as in maybe you got you started getting into the rhythm of things around 11 o'clock. Maybe you don't get started, or you don't get like, maybe it could be something as far as if someone wants you to come around 11 or before the afternoon, something like that. As far as in, that's the rhythm of things. Like, that's their rhythm. That's their, maybe they go to the gym at 11, or they getting out the gym at 11 or something like that. That's their thing. Okay. You said January. Yep. January 1, 11, November as well. Yes. And then, yeah. So you could be turning 51, turning 34, turning 33, turning 45. Okay. Then the next one is 19, 38, 33, 54, 28, 5. Something, maybe you know this person for 5 years. You live on the 5th floor. You live in the 5th house. Okay. You could live in the condos. You live in condos, something like that. Okay. I'm a Libra, and okay. Yeah, we did have 54 come out. We sure did. 54 is right here, actually. Okay. The energy right there, it says explore your own creativity through variety of outlets. Then I say that we have to go into the energy of it's okay. It's a substitute. So it's something that you're so used to doing. It's time to get a rhythm of something else. So tapping into that Libra along with 54, because that is in that number. They're saying basically it's time for us to explore. Do something different. Be creative. You know, for example, if you haven't did rollerblading, go do that. I'm feeling something as far as in your spirits, your soul wants to laugh like they were a kid again. Like, you probably haven't had a good laugh like you were as a kid. Like, you haven't had so much fun. You know, you probably played hide and seek. You probably played cops and robbers. You know, you could have played like energies that made you so, like, it was very adventurous, very creative. You know, maybe you had imagination out of this world. You know, it's that type of energy. Your soul wants to laugh like that again. You know, so do so. Okay, they're saying explore your own creativity. So something that you like, oh, I want to go do. As far as if you got to go to the park and just wait, you know, maybe you need to go to the park early in the morning at 11, you know, when the kids still, you know, the other parents are still trying to get the kids out the house, and go on the swing. Do something that's fun. I'm feeling the energy of bringing out that inner child. Okay. And then you got the amethyst crystal. Okay. Also, I'm also feeling purple. Let me pull another fortune, because that was a nice fortune. Let me pull, oh, I guess 2 want to come out. All right, so here go another fortune. 16, 44, 31, 18, 28. Okay, maybe you graduated in 2016 or 2018. Yeah. You was born in 1982, 1944. Okay, so it says organize your life around your dreams. Watch them come true. I love it. It says organize your life around your dreams. Not nobody else's, your dreams. And watch them come true. Okay? Like, then we was talking about the energy, even though we was talking about love, but this could be just the love within yourself, you know? Like, what Michael Jackson say with that butterfly, maybe things are a little bit, it gives, It's giving you nervous. And you might be a little nervous about a situation, but maybe you're nervous because it's not organized yet. Maybe you have to, like that military structure, be organized. So maybe it's giving you that butterfly feeling nervous, feeling anxious, feeling the knots because you haven't organized it. You haven't put it where it need to be at. You haven't set it like, it could be a situation as, just rearranging your room and you're like, I don't really like it there. Okay, well, just take a moment, take a deep breath and rearrange it again. It's that type. It's like you have a moment, like, I have it in one of my cards in my index. It was saying, if you can still breathe, you can start over again. Okay. So yes, I like that. It's saying organize your life around your dreams and it will come true. Okay. Now, next one, you got 20, 11, 1, 4, 5 again, but 50, 35. Okay. You could be, in your, what's that called? Milestone time frame. So like 50, 60, 30, 20, 70. You could be in that, like those peaks as well. Okay. Also, you could live on the 4th floor. You live in the 4th house as well. So something took place 2020. You could have been born in 1950, 1953 as well. I'm 58. Okay, so here you go. It says a focused mind is one of the most powerful focus in the universe. Okay, the focused mind. So like I said before, things could be a little bit out of complex and it's just crazy and stuff. It's just because you just need to take a moment to organize it. Okay, just move things where it needs to be. You know what I'm saying? You might have to make some adjustments with your schedule. Maybe you need to go to bed at 11 o'clock instead of 12. It could be situations like that. Okay, so here we go with the dice. I be having fun with that, y'all. I'm sorry. Okay, so we got the number 7. 7, they call that the perfect number, right? Because it's just so straight. Something could take place during July as well. Your birthday could be on the 7th as well. Maybe you're 5, 7, 6, 7. You could live on the 7th house, or like in the neighborhood as well. So, baby, didn't we talk about somebody got a good throat? Never mind. Anyway, we about to end it. We ain't about to go in that energy. I love the way you talk. Okay. You got, sorry. You got Wednesday. You got the Mercury dice come out. So communication. I did tell you somebody's gonna, speak up. No different than your ex lover is gonna speak up because they're trying to figure out what's been taking this so long. You don't miss them. You don't. You're not supposed to. It's a reason why you didn't miss them. It's the same reason why you don't miss them. It's the same reason why you kick their ass out your life. That's the thing they don't be processing. Okay, like not you coming to me and you fucked up. What? This is why you didn't process it. You ever was in when you ever got in trouble with your mother or something like that, or your parents, and after your punishment they ask you a question. And then, or this could be with your child, and it'd be like, you didn't learn your lesson. It's that, okay? It's gonna be that type. Your ex-lover's gonna come in, and you could tell they didn't learn their lesson, okay? And that's the worst. It's the worst, okay? Also, you got a Sagittarius as well. Ooh, and then she's a Sagittarius, and she said, I'm his baby mama. We got 4 kids, okay? Okay, excuse me. Okay, you got a Virgo, 2. And what's this one? This is not the one. Where I put my other? I knew I had my houses. Here you go. I'm sorry. Here go 11th house. I knew I had some information on houses. So the 11th house is communication. I just talked about communication with Mercury. Mercury did come out, and they also talked about Wednesday. Tomorrow is Wednesday. Okay, not saying something could happen literally on Wednesday. You could be feeling the energy as well. You got Michael Jackson playing Who Is It? So first Michael Jackson had the butterflies. Now he talking about who the fuck is this? Who is this? Is my mama? Is my brother? Because if you heard that song, he started naming everybody. Who is it? Is it a friend of mine? Who is it? He was feeling it like, he was like, hey, you know, like I said, this could be the ex-lover, you know. They remember when they used to give you butterflies. Y'all used to have butterflies. Y'all used to be in sync together. Now they're talking about, hey, it's been too long. They're going to communicate, okay? But they're saying maybe they're going to come in with a friendship. Don't take that either, okay? Crying every night. Can y'all imagine? Like, he must have been talking about Diana. That's the only thing I can think of. Okay, Neptune energy is out here as well. Neptune is your dreams, your intuition. Okay, so you could be having a dream. All right, you could be dreaming about a Virgo. Okay, maybe you're gonna wake up at 2 o'clock in the morning and be like, what the fuck? Maybe the Virgo gonna be calling at 2 o'clock, talking about, who is it? All right, you could be calling them. Somebody could be calling you at 2 o'clock in the morning. You like, who is it? Okay, I'm sorry. Here you go. Okay, then we got the Pluto. Pluto is transformation and making me feel about the butterfly energy, because I said, what? We're no longer caterpillars anymore. We're butterflies. I told him we would never be friends. Yeah, this person gonna be like, well, can we be friends? They gonna pull that. They know they can't come in giving you the lover, so they gonna pull the friend card. They gonna be fake. They gonna be fake as fuck. They don't want to be your friend. Remember the fake friend came out? Maybe because this could be that person saying, can we be friends? They saying fake friend because they don't want to be a friend. They really want to know, who is it? Who is it? Who's taking their spot? What do you mean we got to be friends? What do you mean you don't want to be my friend? Here you go. Who is it? Is it my brother? He said, somebody help my soul. He said his soul was taken. He said, I can't take this because I'm lonely. That's what he was crying out. This person could be calling you crying. I'm sorry. That's what, y'all, I gotta go to bed, y'all. He could be the number 8. Let's think about the 8. Where's the 8? What house is that? Let me give you a second, because now I'm glad I found my stuff, because I'm like, I know I have my stuff. So the 8 could be the 8 house. That's sex, okay? That's sex. Sexing you, okay? Somebody is ready to sex you up, okay? I want to sex you up, all right? Or also somebody could be doing magic sex, okay? Doing magical sex on you. That means they're over there while you dreaming about, if you're dreaming about this person, or so happily you start getting the little urge to think of somebody, yeah, they over there doing the DJ on you, okay? They're thinking about you while they DJing. Or, you know, they're thinking about you while they just playing with that sticker line, okay? Just saying. But it could be that energy, okay? Also, somebody could be a Scorpio, a Cancer. Oh, this thing, Aquarius, a Libra. Who else? I seen, we already said Cancer, right? A Aries, a Taurus, a Leo, a Gemini. Somebody's birthday is on August the 12th, or something's going to take place August the 12th, August the 4th, because that August card did come out. Somebody say they, yeah, somebody likes head. They like to do oral sex. Maybe they show how much they love you through oral sex, okay? Because they said, he said she sucked with no teeth. So she do got teeth. You just can't feel the teeth. Yeah, okay. I feel like somebody's talking to their homeboys. Cause you ladies, I know you're talking about, I'm feeling somebody talking to their homeboy. Maybe they trying to explain to their homeboy why they still attached to you. So much. I put up another in her butt. Okay, somebody could another in your butt. No peace. No peace, no justice, no peace. Okay, you feel like you have every right to give them no peace. There's no peace over here. There's no heart over here. Okay. All right, love bugs. because it's 12:15. All right, so my name is Deasia. Dreams, Desires, Ascensions. We're going to close it up here, loves. I do hope that you enter and like me. All right, just know that I am here to relax your soul. I am not here to harm your spirits at all. Make sure you always keep a journal on standby to keep that crown clear. We're keeping the crown clear. All right, keeping your mind clear at all times. Okay, even when it comes down to our feelings, sometimes we just need to write it out. Okay, and then always remember, always remember, it is not about religion. It's about the connection that we have with God at the end of the day. All right, Ashe and Amen. All right, I see you another time. Okay, until next time, love bugs. Bye.